It's been challenging and a struggle for many, including parents who are trying to find that balance between taking care of kids and their job. Now, one mom is suing, claiming she was fired because her boss felt her children were too noisy on conference calls. Becky Worley, please tell us about this. You join us now from San Francisco. Good morning.
Good morning, Robin. Working from home with no childcare options for parents of young children especially, it's a nightmare.
And do stop me if you need to crack on. Do tell us.
This BBC interview going viral overnight as a public health expert's young daughter steals the scene.
What's your daughter called?
She's called Scarlett.
Scarlett, I think it looks better on the lower shelf.
While this interlude was handled gracefully,
and it's a lovely unicorn.
It's a worry for all parents working from home.
We started mid-March, and that's when the craziness of trying to work from home with two kids and the intensity of the harassment started.
In a new lawsuit, Drisana Rios alleges she was fired from her job as an insurance account executive because her boss didn't want to hear her kids in the background of work calls. And she is suing for, among other things, gender discrimination and wrongful termination.
He said, the kids cannot be heard on business calls with clients. It's unprofessional.
In the complaint, the mother of a 4-year-old and an infant says coronavirus closures left her with no childcare options, juggling children's lunches, nursing, and nap schedules, trying to work around her boss's needs. But the suit says he continued scheduling calls during lunch times and kept complaining about the noise from her kids, even though her schedule allowed for calls in the afternoon.
I don't understand. I'm meeting the deadlines. I'm working so hard. There's times where I'm working at night too to make up for anything that needs to be done for the next day.
ABC News reached out to Rios' employer, and they say, while we can't comment on pending litigation, Hub is proud to have successfully transitioned 90% of its 12,000 plus employees to working remotely from home through the COVID-19 pandemic. One sure thing, the struggle for working parents during coronavirus is more intense than ever.
Working from home doesn't mean that you're working around the clock.
LinkedIn career expert Catherine Fisher says you may need to renegotiate expectations.
You really want to make sure that you're setting yourself up for success by creating those boundaries.
Without communal coffee runs or casual elevator chat with your boss and coworkers, communication has to be explicit.
Think through what is it that you need to be successful working from home and what your employer needs from you, but also what your family needs. You'd be surprised at how many people on the other end of that computer screen are dealing with the exact same thing.
The thing I hear from working parents, I feel like I'm failing at everything. I think we have to normalize saying, Uncle, I can't do it. So the Families First Coronavirus Response Act offers some relief for qualifying employees. A caregiver may take leave and, I quote, to care for a child whose school or child care provider is closed or unavailable for reasons related to COVID-19. We're talking about full or partial pay for up to 12 weeks. And that caregiver can be male or female, mom or dad. I have a link to the Relief Act so you can see if you qualify. It's in my Twitter feed @bworley. That's good info for some folks, Robin.
Okay, repeat that again. Where they can find that the info.
My Twitter feed @bworley, and we've got a link to that act to see if you qualify.
I'm sure you're going to be getting a lot of traffic, and rightfully so. All right. Thanks so much, Becky. Always good to see you. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.